You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, when it comes to ESPN, they have been in free fall for many, many years. They used to be the worldwide leader in sports, and now they're just a money pit. They're losing a ton of money, and also a whole bunch of subscribers are leaving. Now, cord cutting has been a real thing. But when it comes to cord cutting, people are not only just cutting the cord, but a lot of people also are getting rid of live TV streaming services. I used to have Hulu Live. I've had YouTube TV before, and I just cut those off. I mean, guys, essentially, even if you have a live streaming channel with the cable channels, these things are really, really expensive. I had Fubo TV, and I can actually watch the local sports like the Astros and Rockets. Got rid of that, man, because that bill was getting to be like $110 a month. I didn't want to pay that. So I decided, you know what, let me just put an antenna on my roof, and I can get all my locals. Actually, guys, I get something like 160 channels. And I can actually select what streaming services I actually want to use. Now, I do have the Disney bundle. I have Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN Plus, because right now I'm actually reviewing Andor, so I decided to get the whole bundle. But probably going to drop all that once this show is actually over with. But ESPN Plus, they launched way back in 2018. And what is really on ESPN Plus, guys? Nothing. Pretty much nothing, guys. If you actually want to stream, like, let's say, for example, ESPN is actually covering the NBA playoff game, and it's not on ABC, okay? Not simulcast there. You would actually have to sign in with your cable provider to watch on ESPN Plus. So I'm thinking, why even have ESPN Plus? Doesn't make any sense to me. But guys, we got some bad news from ESPN. They are losing, and they are losing big time. Check this out. Right over here, guys. Problems continue to pile up for Disney-owned ESPN. And their subscriber count is dropping big time. Look here, it says, according to a report from Front Office Sports, ESPN has lost 3% of their whole ESPN Plus subscriber base since 2014's, or not 2014, but 2024's end. Currently having 24.1 million paid subscribers, the ESPN Plus subscriber figures are around the same numbers from the middle of 2022. And actually, guys, it's actually getting worse, okay? Because somebody actually posted the list of subscribers to ESPN Plus since their inception to now. It's looking really, really bad. But we'll get to that. Anyway, it goes on. It says, in other words, despite live coverage of sports growing and ESPN Plus already hosting several high-profile events, they've literally gained no new signups in 2 years. Yeah, that's pretty bad. While the brand did see a 7% increase in revenue, according to the quarterly results of Disney, operating income took a sharp 17% decrease. Disney says the reason for the decline is higher fees from television rights and costs of production. Yeah, no doubt about that, guys. No doubt about that. Per the company, the number reflected higher programming and production costs due to 3 additional college football playoff games and 1 additional NFL game. Now, I want you guys to look at this chart right here. Mark J. Burns posts this right here. This was the subscriber count for ESPN Plus. In September of 2018, when they launched, they had 1 million subscribers. And then in February the next year, they got to 2 million. So they doubled it up. But the problems really came right around, let's say, 2022 right here. So in November of 2022, they had 24.3 million subscribers. They only increased that in February of 2023 by 600,000. And by the time November of 2023 came, that was the end right there. They peaked at 26 million. Ever since then, they have been losing. February 2024, 25.2 million. May of 2024, 24.8 million. November 2024, 25.6 million. And February of this year, 24.9 million. And now they've collapsed. 24.1 million. They have lost 800,000 subscribers since February in 3 months. Yeah, like I said, guys, what's really on ESPN Plus? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, man. And we know that ESPN was actually trying to create this sports streaming service network, live streaming sports with some other companies, but it was going to be called Venue Sports. And I believe that Fubo TV sued because if that Venue Sports thing actually launched, guys, that was going to be the end of pretty much live streaming TV, man. I mean, the only reason why anybody still needs like cable or streaming service is because of live sports. Nothing more. Once that actually goes all to streaming, guess what? That's the end of your Fubo TVs, your direct TV streams. That's probably all over with. Okay? So this is not good, man. Even really before cord cutting became a major problem, ESPN was already losing. So the future for ESPN, man, ain't looking good right now. Especially at ESPN Plus. Boy, that is bad. That is just bad. To be honest with you guys, it's probably the worst streaming service out there. They have some woke propaganda shows with who is that guy, that race hustler, man? Ibrahim Kendi. Yeah, he had a woke sports documentary on there that nobody watched because nobody actually knew about it. Yeah, when you actually put a show exclusively on ESPN Plus, that's purgatory right there. That's purgatory because I don't even believe ESPN even promoted it. No one knew about that show. No one watched it. It was all about racism in sports and nothing more. Yeah. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.